11 AM right now. The sun is shining from roughly that direction right there. In the mornings, it shines from that direction and then it works its way around and then round to the back of the house in that direction. But as you can see, that is where the sun is right now. My hand is angled like this. On the mouse, it stays in the sun for roughly 5 hours. So I just want to show you something. All right, so tell me if you notice a color difference between my hands. The one on the right is a little darker because it's on this mouse like this most of the time. And this one is on the side of the keyboard away from the sun. So is there a difference? Looks to me like there is. Okay, so question. Have you ever been woken up rudely by somebody knocking on your door, a dog next door barking, or even by the people that have come to collect rubbish? The bins, your bins, trash, or maybe it's summertime and you've got your windows open and you're fast asleep, but then somebody across the street is going to work and they drive a diesel or something really loud and you wake up. Maybe there's something being built across the street from you. Maybe there's a lot of construction in the area. Maybe there's roadworks. Maybe you live on a main road and there's a lot of traffic. I've had these things for quite some time now and I've only just recently used them. I got them about 4 years ago. I got a whole bunch of them. I'm really not too sure why I chose to get them. Just the other day I was going through some stuff and I came across a bag full of them. I've only used them once and that was when they arrived 4 years ago just to test them out to see what they were like. And I put the bag of them away somewhere. And so since then I haven't touched them. So check it out, this is what they are. These are by 3M. So what you do with them is you take them out of the package, obviously. Then you squeeze them, make them a little smaller. Stick them in your hole, and then you hold them for 10 seconds, and then eventually they sort of expand and fill up your ear hole. What happens is they make everything nice and quiet. These are what I've been using for the past 2 days whilst I've been sleeping, just to try them out, just to see how they are, and they made a hell of a difference. By the way, I am a light sleeper. I'll wake up at just about any noise, and that is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, so yeah. But you know, every now and then, early in the mornings on a Saturday, there's every 2 weeks, there's bin people that come around. And they come around quite early and sometimes wake me up. Although recently I've been waking up quite early, so I'll probably be awake before they even arrive. I'll just open these up, hang on a second. So yeah, this camera is now nice and steady. And this is what they look like. So out it comes, so that's that right there, and out comes its brother, and there we go, that's that there. So yeah, these are made from some sort of a memory foam. When they're squished like that, they'll slowly sort of go back to their original shape. So when you put it in your ear, what you do is you go like this, you go like that, and then you shove it in your ear, and then slowly returns to its normal shape and fills up your ear hole. So it stops all the noise, most of the noise. Not all the noise, I mean, you can still sort of hear yourself breathing, and if you've got tinnitus, that's going to be a bit of an issue, or tinnitus, but yeah, they do their job pretty well. I don't remember how much these cost, but I got a whole bunch of them. I got like 25 of them for like pretty cheap. But yeah, that is these. So if you have a partner that snores, if you have a mailman that knocks on your door like it's the end of the world, these will come in handy and you will not wake up unless you want to go to the bathroom for a whiz or a shiz. So yeah, check them out, get them if you want, if you need. If you want to just try them out, get them, because they are really handy. And what else? By the way, I'm not sponsored by these 3M or whatever. I just thought I'd make a video on this, and that is what I'm doing. Also, this is a bit of a short video, so I can already see the comments saying, this is too short, we want longer videos. Why didn't you make a longer video? So I've just decided to make this a longer video. Yay! Okay, so it looks as though I'm going to have to sort this out again. Well, I think maybe give this a bit of a trim. This will come off right now. Okay, that's sorted out. This is gonna be... I might just leave that, and look who's on top of this. And here we have Peanut, just chilling. He's looking a little cleaner now, cleaner. His hair's sort of regrown a little bit and sort of, he's a little less patchy. I might just leave her the way she is for another year. The bowls are empty, so they need some food. Also, I'm gonna need some food right now because I'm kind of hungry. Okay, so if you belong to a religion that forbids the consumption of pork, even vegetarian, vegan, then you might want to turn this video off right now because I am going to be making something you can't eat. So I don't know how entertained you're going to be by this. One day I'm going to go out on my bike. So yeah, I like making simple food because I just want to eat. I want to fill my stomach and carry on with the rest of my day because there's not that much time in the day to begin with. So, okay, I guess this is a sign to get started. So, I'm gonna get started now, and here we are. So this is gonna go right there. Okay, so on top of this goes some oil, because otherwise everything is gonna stick to it. Everything, absolutely everything. There we go, it's on. About that much, I think. During the rest of this video, I can't touch the camera because my hands will be greasy and stuff. Just spreading the oil around a little bit. And then out comes the bacon. So I think what I'll do is I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 4 on this. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Now I've got to turn on the extractor fan. Okay, now I'm going to turn these over. Not bad. Okay, so the bacon's looking pretty good. I've just turned the extractor fan off because it's noisy as hell. Now what I'm going to do is add some cheese to the bacon. I'm literally just going to put it on top of it because normally what I usually do is put these into the sandwich and then put the cheese on top of it. But this time, I'm doing it this way. Didn't really want to add cheese to all of them, but I'm doing it anyway. I've got the heat quite low right now as well, so that's another thing. I think that should be about it. And the cats are at my feet because they want some cheese. And I'm not going to give them any cheese because cheese is not good for cats. And neither is milk. Alright, so this looks like it's just about done. What I'm going to do next is put these on top of the bread. Alright, so I've got the bread here, and what I would normally do is butter it, but I'm not going to do that because otherwise it's going to get super salty. So I'm just going to go like this and put it onto the bread. And maybe let's put this in focus. Oh, there we go. That should be good enough. And then drag the other one onto here, like that. And then the next one, like so. And then this one, I want to put it on this way round, and there we go. How's that? Not bad, eh? And then on top of this goes the other slice of bread, which is also not buttered, and there we go. That is good enough to eat.
I don't think you can actually cook.
So, I'm gonna get... So there's not much of a mess in the pan, as you can see, and I'm just gonna soak that in the sink and leave it for the wife to clean up when she gets back. And now it's time for these guys to eat, so we have the same food for these two. So one of these is for kittens, which is this one, and then this one is for adults, adult cats. Also, what I have here, as you can see by the reflection, is a bottle of Diet Coke. There's not much Coke left in this, so I'm just going to take the bottle with me. And what I mean by take it with me is take it upstairs, because I'm not going to stay down here. I'm going to go upstairs and watch some YouTube videos, because I'm bored. Okay, so I wasn't going to show this at first, but I might as well because I've got nothing else to put in this video. This right here is a curtain rail. Basically, this goes up onto the wall and then your curtain goes onto it. I'm trying to put it together, but I have no instructions and I have no idea how to put these together. These are the hooks or the holders for the rail, so I've got to figure out how to assemble those. And then there's nothing else in that box. That's a box for them, so there's no instructions or anything. There's a few screws for them, but that's about it. So what I'm going to do now is try to assemble these, and Maybe then, and then probably just put this railing onto the wall if I can assemble these and screw them into the wall. I don't know who's going to find this entertaining, but if you want to watch, then you have the option to, because this is the video for it. So, alright, so I'm going to start on these things. I wish I had instructions because this, I mean, it looks fairly simple, right? Doesn't it? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we've got this thing. So that's going to go somewhere. Then we have this, which is the holder for it. So let's say the curtain rail goes into that. So that's there like this. Obviously it's got to hold it, so it's going to be in that position. Now we also have this. So that is going to... That looks like it's right, but it's probably not. Yeah, that's not right. Or is it? That kind of looks as though it's right too. So this one... See the end of that, right? Where is the end of this going to go? I mean, that looks like it could probably go into there and then turn. So yeah, I've had this railing for about 4 years and I've held it off until now. So yeah, don't hold things off until later on. Get them out of the way with as soon as you can, and then you will have no troubles and you don't have to go back to them and try to put them together. What is that? That's my foot. Okay, so back to this. Okay. There's one hole in the end of this, and there's one hole in the end of this. What if I match those two up? Hey, that looks like it's right. Hang on. We might be getting somewhere here now. Ooh, and it matches that too. So, okay. That, and then this. So then that, well, what's, how? So that little screw there is... Okay, so that is some sort of an Allen key thing. Ah, and we have an Allen key. That is another one to add to my collection. I've got about 4 of these size Allen keys. Brilliant, because I've been looking forward to adding more of these to my collection. Okay, so it's not going to go like this because that screw thing there is in the way. But these two match up. And... maybe it goes in there. That? Okay, I think I might have stumbled upon something now. Okay, that I'm going to put through here. And then turn it. Ah, I think we're getting somewhere now. Excellent. We are in business. I think. So I'm going to put this screw through the top, I think. All right, I need 2 hands now. Okay, so that right there is going to hold it. And if it's too close to the wall, I can just pull this out like this and position it where I want. If this screw fits, then we are in business. So that is a hole, and not bad. Slight problem, this is not staying on. Maybe I should put the screw in from this way round. And upside down. Let's have a look now. That seems to work. Sorted. That'll do nicely. So I'm going to do the other 3. I think there's 3 of them. Well, there's one bit. There's another one of these. This is one right there. These 3 pieces, and there's 3 more pieces over there. So yeah, okay. Try this again, and let's see if I remember how to do it now. This one goes up my bum. My neighbour's outside in his garden. I should really close my windows when I make videos. Okay, so to mount these, I need 2 screws each. So the screws are going to go into here. So 1 screw will go in the top one, and 1 will go in the bottom one. Now, in the box that these came in, there's only 3 screws. I'm not too sure what's happened to the other 3, but what I'll do is, in the top hole, I'll put these ones. These are the ones that came with them. And then in the bottom holes, I'll take 3 screws out of this. I'm not going to film the rest of this because it's kind of boring now. So yeah, that's these screws. So they're not quite half the size, but they are a bit shorter. I think that's going to be all for this now. I'm just going to go do this and sweat my ass off because it's pretty warm in this room.